Getting over an ex can be one of the most emotionally challenging experiences in life. Whether the relationship ended on good or bad terms, the aftermath often involves a mix of sadness, confusion, anger, longing, and sometimes even relief. Everyone's healing process is different, but there are universally helpful strategies to help navigate the journey. Here's a comprehensive guide on how to get over your ex. 1. Accept the reality of the breakup. What it means. The first step is acknowledging that the relationship has ended and allowing yourself to process that fact without denial. Why it matters. Denial can lead to false hope, prolonging the pain. Acceptance opens the door to healing. How to do it. Stop rereading old texts or replaying memories in your head as if they'll change the outcome. Avoid romanticizing only the good parts of the relationship. Remind yourself of the full picture. 2. Allow yourself to grieve what it means. Give yourself permission to feel sad, angry, or disappointed. Why it matters. Suppressing emotions can delay healing. Grieving is a natural and necessary process after loss. How to do it. Cry if you need to. Journal your feelings. Talk to a trusted friend or therapist. Understand that grief is not linear. Some days will feel worse than others. 3. Cut off or limit. Contact. What it means. Create space between you and your ex to begin emotional detachment. Why it matters. Constant communication or social media stalking keeps emotional wounds open and hinders healing. How to do it. Unfollow or mute them on social media, at least temporarily. Don't check up on them through mutual friends. Avoid texting just to check in. It usually leads to more emotional confusion. 4. Reflect, don't ruminate. What it means. Take time to understand the relationship and your role in it without spiraling into blame or regret. Why it matters. Reflection helps you grow. Rumination keeps you stuck. How to do it. Ask yourself, what did I learn? What will I do differently next time? Write down red flags or things that didn't work to bring clarity. 5. Rebuild your identity. Outside the relationship. What it means. Rediscover who you are without your ex. Why it matters. Breakups can make you feel like you've lost a part of yourself, especially if your identity was intertwined with the relationship. How to do it. Reconnect with hobbies or passions you put aside. Re-establish connections with friends and family. Try new things, classes, solo travel, or a new fitness routine. 6. Create a healthy routine. What it means. Stability can help you feel grounded when emotions are chaotic. Why it matters. Routine brings a sense of control and normalcy during emotional upheaval. How to do it. Exercise regularly. It's scientifically proven to boost mood. Eat well and sleep consistently. Set small daily goals to give your days structure. 7. Avoid rebounds and emotional substitutes. What it means. Don't rush into another relationship to fill the void. Why it matters. Unprocessed emotions don't disappear. They just get buried. Rebounds can delay real healing and hurt others. How to do it. Stay single for a while to reflect and rebuild. If you're dating again, ask yourself honestly why you're doing it. 8. Set boundaries with mutual friends or shared spaces. What it means. Minimize unnecessary reminders of your ex. Why it matters. Regular updates or indirect contact through others can reignite old wounds. How to do it. Ask mutual friends not to talk about your ex. Take a break from shared social events if needed. 9. Practice self-compassion. What it means. Be kind to yourself through the process. Why it matters. Self-blame or harsh criticism will only slow down healing. How to do it. Talk to yourself as you would to a friend going through the same thing. Don't rush your timeline. Healing isn't a race. 10. Seek professional help if needed. What it means. If your emotional pain becomes overwhelming or interferes with daily life, don't hesitate to get help. Why it matters. Therapists can offer tools and perspectives that friends can't. How to do it? Look for a therapist who specializes in relationships or grief. Online therapy options make it more accessible than ever. Final thoughts. Getting over an ex isn't about moving on as quickly as possible. It's about moving forward with clarity, intention, and self-respect. Every heartbreak is an opportunity to reconnect with yourself and ultimately become more emotionally resilient and self-aware. Letting go is an act of love, not just for the person you were with, but for yourself. You're not just losing someone else. You're finding yourself again. Would you like a shorter version of this as a checklist or a social media caption? Getting